Hi, Lynda Kenny here from lyndakonline.com. I'm speaking to you from Portugal, and I don't know whether you can hear some insects in the background, but they make a very strange noise when it's really, really hot. They rub their back legs together and they make this sign, and you always know when that happens it's going to be about 30 degrees. So I can't get rid of them, so I'm sorry if it interferes with this video. Hopefully you can't hear it. I can hear them really plain from where I am, but hopefully you can't. In today's video, I want to talk about teams and teamwork. And if you have got a team or you're looking to build a team, then stay with me because I've got some tips for you. Now, thanks for staying with me and listening about teamwork. Now, I'm someone who hasn't got a huge team in my network marketing company yet. It's something I grow daily and I'm working on daily. But what I do know is that I've got tons of experience of working within teams and managing teams, especially in my previous business. And so I've got a lot to offer people in terms of how you manage teams and how you treat people within your teams. Now, a team in a network marketing company is very, very different, obviously, to a team that's in a work environment, for instance, where everybody's employed and you're actually the manager of the team, for instance. That is a very different scenario, but there are some principles to managing teams that can actually come over into how you treat people in your network marketing team. Now, the first thing is to treat everybody equally and with respect. And that is regardless of how good they are, if they're master recruiters, yes, they should get a lot of your attention, but actually it's important to treat everybody well, no matter what their rank in your company or no matter how they conduct themselves. I mean, obviously, if you've got someone who is constantly complaining, who never does any work, then that's another different scenario completely. I'm talking about people that do work hard, who are committed, who are consistent within your team, but maybe not doing quite as well as someone who's at the top, for instance, and is rank advancing. So treat people with respect, treat them equally. The second thing is to actually understand how team dynamics can work. Now, obviously, quite a lot of people with teams in network marketing actually have groups on Facebook, and it is a team environment on Facebook, and actually everything we write and everything we say has an impact on every single person who reads it. And it's important not to make people feel bad. So, for instance, if one or two people can't make the next event, then don't make people feel bad for that. There might be genuine reasons why they can't make the next event. We encourage everybody to attend events in their network marketing company, but actually there are times when it just can't happen. There might be family commitments, and some people would say, well, you shove your family commitments to one side. Your network marketing company should come first. Well, that's debatable, actually, because my work online means a great deal to me, and I spend hours upon hours working at it, and I'm totally committed and totally consistent. However, there are times when my family comes first, and if that's a time that clashes with a company event, then that's the way it has to be. That's the way it has to be, and I'm not going to make someone feel very bad about not attending when they've got something else to do. The other thing about teams is that if you think about human nature as it is, we're all wanting, or do you remember, let me give you a good example to explain what I mean. If you think about when you used to be at school in a classroom and there was always the teacher's pet. Now, the teacher's pet was praised by the teacher at every single second. And of course, the naughty child always sat at the back and was generally ignored. Well, what I would encourage you to do is not to get into a situation where it appears obvious in your Facebook group or in your team that you actually have favourites. What will happen is that by doing that, you're going to make someone else actually feel quite bad. And the other thing is, if people feel bad and they don't feel valued as much as someone else, they'll quit. They'll just leave your team. And they've got every right to do that because they're self-employed people running a home business and they choose to stay with you or not. It is entirely up to them. This is not an employment situation. And so, therefore, I think in a network marketing situation, you should take care of your team in a better way in some ways than if you're employing them. Now, I'm not talking about hand-holding and babysitting somebody. You know, we're all adults here and we all have to take responsibility for our business. But actually think carefully about the way you treat your teams and the people. Now, if you'd like to discuss that further with me at a more deeper level, then please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Facebook or send me an email to Lynda@LyndaKennyOnline.com. In the meantime, just have a look at your team dynamics. Have a look what's going on in your group and see if you can spot some of the things I've mentioned today. Visit my blog at LyndaKonline.com. I have a free giveaway on there on the 7 steps to having a successful home business. I'd love you to grab a free copy of that. And I'll see you in another video.